Time now for the lead. That is brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports. If you are looking for the original motorcycle, talking about the Indian motorcycle, all you have to do is check out Grand Prix Motorsports off of County Line Road and
Santa Fe.
All right, let's talk about the Rockies offense.
Okay.
Staggering numbers so far. 15 runs, 28 hits, 12 doubles. The last time a team had 12 doubles to open the season, their opening 2 games, the 1912 New York Yankees. History's neat and all. This is what Troy Tulowitzki had to say, and I agree with him, and I'm very much paraphrasing here. He's glad that this team is doing it on the road because this team gets crucified for only hitting at home and not on the road. So at least they're off to a good start. But he's right, because if they were at home, I think that's what everyone would be saying, don't you think?
What, at least it's because it's at home, not on the road kind of
Right.
thing?
Well, they have all these doubles and they have all these runs. It's because they're at Coors Field. But the fact that they're doing it not at Coors Field, I'm not saying it makes it more impressive, but at least critics can't say, well, it's the Coors Field because it's such a whiteout field.
Well, yeah, I got to agree with that. The road woes of the Rockies over the last couple seasons are well documented. So to Tulo's point, yeah, it's great they're doing this on the road. So maybe that answers that question, at least for late March and early April. But now you've got to be able to do this repeatedly. I'm sure there's some folks who are looking at these numbers and going, all right, it'd be great if you could spread that out. Don't do it all in the first couple of weeks of the season. And there's a reason why Reggie Jackson was called Mr. October, because that's when you want to play your best baseball.
Right.
You don't want to play your best football in September. You want to do it in January and February. You don't want to play your best baseball in April. You want to do it in September and October. So, as we talked about to open the show, yeah, we can get excited, but then don't hurt us and disappoint us when you're supposed to be playing your best baseball.
When I was doing, and still am, I do a radio sports talk show on Mile High Sports Radio.
Shameless plug.
That's what I'm about. Shameless self-promoter. Do you do any radio in town?
Yeah, but when I'm on this show, I'm just focused on this show.
TV? Do any TV?
All the time. But when I'm here, I'm just here, man.
Westwood One?
I'm just here right now.
Are you in the reptile business?
Wow. Do we have the whole show? Because I do a lot of stuff. I sell pet products. I do lots of stuff, yes.
Okay.
But when I'm here, when I walk through those curtains,
you're all about
I'm
this
focused.
show.
Right.
All right.
When I go on the practice field, how can I be the best player at this practice? This is my focus.
Last year at this time, it was about late April. I proclaimed this is the best lineup I've ever seen the Rockies put out. Better than the Blake Street Bombers. Why? They were hitting 296.
Right.
I mean, they were raking all over the place. And now people say, boy, this lineup is just as good, if not better. But once again, I think we have to put this in perspective. First month of last season, they were killing the ball. Troy Rank brought up a really good point on the show yesterday, which is after the first month of the season, once it starts to balance out with altitude, sea level, that's where the bats on the road start to fizzle. And that is no better exemplified by what happened last year at 296. Injuries certainly hurt too. No question about it, don't you think?
The injuries, well, the health of this team is the most important factor because there's talent. It's a great infield. They've got potential Gold Glovers. They've got some great bats. They got some true all-star, kind of best in the game kind of players with Cargo and Tulowitzki. But
and Arenado,
and it's true as well. Yeah. But without health, you don't have anything. You've got guys who are in the tub, not on the diamond. So the key to this Rocky season is going to be being healthy because they're not good enough depth-wise to withstand a string of injuries. And that's the difference between the great teams and teams that are trying to be good, is the great teams can find a way to overcome injury situations because they have enough depth. The Rockies don't have that depth.
All right, that segment, The Lead, brought to you by Grand Prix Motorsports. If you are looking for the original motorcycle, talking about the Indian motorcycle, all you have to do is go down and check them out. They're located off of County Line Road and
Santa Fe.